Alright, this is the classroom before.
Yeah, right back here. Straight in the back. Alright, you can go ahead.
One. I feel. He a good guy. He is.
Five.
Bob.
Five it is, right?
Five and third.
Grab the number.
He got three. Wait, you got three? Well, I did. I just got her and that.
Oh, wait, leave the one you have. Leave the one you have, so no one gets an extra. You have three, right? Yeah, I'll pull one out.
I always get one.
Yeah, go ahead and keep it.
What you got, Tank?
This way it's random, so no one can complain about who they get sleep with. Number 4. Number 3.
What you got, Max? What you got?
Number 4. Yeah, we may have to combine you.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't even have nobody.
Number 2.
What you got, David? What number do you got? I don't know.
With the quiz sheet, yeah, this lesson today is going to be about bullying. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to go through this PowerPoint. There's going to be a bunch of different statements on it that say you're going to answer true or false. Some of them are true, some are false. Just there's no. At the end, we'll go over and show what the real results are. But just without any prior knowledge, I want y'all to tell me if you think these statements are true or false. So you can go ahead and put your name up on the top of the page whenever you get time. And just remember, circle true or false on each one of these statements. So the first one, over 160,000 students miss school daily because of bullying are the effects of bullying. So y'all go ahead and write on your thing if you think that's true or false. Next one, only boys are bullied. I think that's true or false. Next one. According to the Youth Risk Survey done in 2009, 56% of students have personally witnessed some type of bullying at school. Don't think that one's true or false. There are serious side effects of bullying that include depression, anxiety, isolation, hopelessness, suicide, dropping out, poor grades, etc., etc. So do y'all think that statement's true or false? Everybody is pretty much caught up and ready to go? Okay. Bullying is a normal part of growing up. Let me know if you think that's true or false. 90% of 4th through 8th graders report being victims of bullying. So 90%, that's almost all across the board. Y'all think that's a true statistic or false? Over 58% of kids have not told their parents or any adult about bullying that happened to them online. Y'all know what the term for online bullying is?
Cyberbullying.
Over 58% of kids have not told their parents or any adult about bullying that happened to them online. So a little over half. A little over half. Haven't told anyone about it. 43% of kids admit someone has said mean or hurtful things to them online. 1 in 4 have had it happen more than once. I think that's true or false. There's just a couple more of these. All bullies have low self-esteem. That's why they pick on other people. You don't think that's completely true? Or?
What's self-esteem?
Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. If you have low self-esteem, that means you don't think too much about yourself.
Wait. What number are we on?
I'm not sure. Some of them, they're not numbered. It's the third from the
9.
last.
Oh,
9 now.
9.
I think there's just a couple more. Boys are more likely than girls to be the target of cyberbullying. I think that's true or false. Next one. Of students who are bullied, 61.6% feel they were picked on because of their looks or speech. These are a lot of numbers. So and I think this is the last one. 1 out of 10 students who drop out of school do so because of repeated bullying. So do you think that 1 out of 10 of every dropouts is because of bullying? You want to answer true or false? So, everyone have all their answers filled out and everything? We'll go back to the start, and then I want to get a show of hands of your answers. So, hang on, let me grab my answer sheet. Alright, the first one we had, over 1,600 students miss school daily because of bullying, or the effects of bullying. You all said true. So majority of think it's true? That is absolutely true. It's estimated that 16,000 children miss school every year due to fear and intimidation. So when school is not a safe place for you because of bullying, you're going to drop out. School is rough enough as it is with all the rain that's involved. So if you're being harassed and picked on every day, you're more likely to drop out. And the second one, only boys are bullies. They put true for that. Alright, good job. That's false. Even though bully can be a boy or girl. It doesn't matter. It's a case of bullying. And the next one, according to the Youth First Survey, 56% of students have personally witnessed some type of bullying at school. Who put true for that? Majority of you? That is true. And what do you think about that personally? Have y'all, let's take a little poll in here. How many of y'all have witnessed someone being bullied? That's just about like the whole thing. Just a little over half of y'all have seen the witness. And the next one we have, there are serious side effects of bullying that include depression, anxiety, isolation, hopelessness, suicide, dropping out, and poor grades. How many of y'all said true on that one? That one is also true. And watch a quick video real quick about that last one. Y'all may have heard the story on the news. It was kind of a big story.
And now a heartbreaking case to bring to you tonight, and it is something a parent should never, ever have to see.
A mother found her 10-year-old daughter who had committed suicide, all because she was being bullied. WRL's Brian Mims went to the Columbus County town of Chadbourne to find out what drove such a young girl to such extreme measures.
10 years old. She had the name of a fragrant flower, Jasmine. She lived in this house with her mom and grandma, who used words like sweet and fun-loving to describe her.
I mean, she was just a loving child. I mean, I just don't understand.
So hard to understand how this picture of innocence could want to end it all. Her mother, Samantha West, found her Monday night in her bedroom. Jasmine McLean had hanged herself with a belt.
I just lost it. Because actually she took her last breath in my arms. when I got her down, she said, "Ah," and that was it.
There's no doubt that it was suicide.
Chadbourne Police Chief Stephen Shaw was about to leave it at that until he started reading the things on Facebook and social media.
Children have started coming forward and making accusations that she was bullied and this was, that she was bullied and bullied bad in school.
This is where she went to school, Chadbourne Elementary, where the flag flies at half-staff. Jasmine's mom says, yes, kids picked on her, but she never imagined her little girl was that tormented. Mom told me kids would tease Jasmine about her shoes or her clothes. She left the school for a time, but returned about a month ago and dreaded it.
It's a shame the kids are that cruel. It really is.
Everyone that we have spoken to, there are little indicators, small, not huge indicators, small indicators that she was not happy.
And her death is now a police investigation. But could anybody be criminally liable for her death?
I can't answer that question right now.
Answers are hard to come by. When you look at that picture, 10 years old. Brian Evans, WRAL News, Columbus County.
Brian also spoke with the school's principal.
Let's take just a minute and let's talk. What do y'all think about that story? Anything you don't want to personally about it?
I don't think suicide is a way out. I think you should just go to the whole school.
Do you think maybe if she had maybe told someone older or maybe let it be a little more known, things would may have been different? Or, that is a good idea about going to a different school, but sometimes some people don't have the resources to just go to do homeschooling. So y'all think of any other personal comments or anything about that story? Kind of I mean, when I saw that, I was like, wow, that girl was younger than all of y'all. I mean, that's a really young girl. So that just shows you how like bullying can affect someone's life. No, that's fine. I got this one before that goes. So let's go back. We're at the bullying is the normal part of growing up. I think that was your. About that fifth one down. So bullying is the normal part of growing up. Do y'all think that was true or false? How many of you said true?
What number is it?
It's the fourth or fifth one. Yeah, it's the fifth one down. So some of y'all thought it was true. It's false. Even though I mean it seems like everyone has met someone who's been bullied or it's affected everyone's life, but it doesn't have to just be a normal part of growing up. If you think bullying is normal, you're less likely to say or do anything about it. So like the case of that little girl we just saw, if she had a friend that just thought, well, bullying just a normal thing, she didn't like maybe tell her parents or let anyone else know, maybe she could have helped that other girl. And so getting teased, picked on, pushed around, threatening her ass, and insulted period is not just a normal part of growing up. Yeah, it happens, but it's not normal. The next one, 90% of 4th and 8th graders report being victims of bullying. That is true. So almost all 4th to 8th graders, when given like a silent poll, said that they faced some sort of bullying or harassment. And so the next one, over 58% of kids have told their parents or any adult about being bullied. That's true. So half the time, people aren't letting anyone know that they're being bullied. It's something that they are maybe ashamed of, or they don't want to, bring any more attention to it. And so the next one, 40% of kids they've said hurtful or mean things to someone else online. That's true. How many of y'all, be honest, you're not going to get in trouble, how many of y'all have said something mean or insulted someone online or over a text message or phone? Everyone, I mean, especially. No, we're not pointing anyone out. But see, it's just like it said about half of y'all that happened to you online. So it's a real thing just because people think like over the phone or online, they don't have to say it to your face, so it can be way more brutal. But the reality is, sometimes when you read that stuff, it's just as hurtful as someone saying it to your face. So you need to be accountable for all the stuff you read. Even online, when you can post stuff anonymously, which means no one knows that it's you who's doing it, someone else is still reading that, and it's still affecting someone else. So you got to take kind of responsibility for what you type and text online, because you are accountable for that stuff, even though it may seem like no one else is saying it. And all bullies have low self-esteem. That one is also false.
So the next one.
Some bullies have high self-esteem. Like, you know, you don't always have to be like feel bad about yourself to pick on someone. You can just be on top and want to stay on top, so you continue to be around people. And so y'all got pretty much all these right. We'll go ahead and skip on to our next little part, which is going to be the graffiti wall that we have over here. So on the desk over here, we got chalk, all kinds of different stuff. So I want each of you to go up to the board. Y'all can go. I think there's enough space for everyone to kind of work at one time and take their time. Now I want you to write or draw a time when you've been bullied, someone's bullied you, or you've been the bully. So you can see on the board I have examples. There's a few pictures of bullying cases, and then there's a bunch of little personal stories of someone who's been bullied. My wife knows how to draw. That's all right. So yeah, let's go ahead. This group right here, and this group, y'all go ahead. Y'all can go start drawing, and the other ones go ahead and start reading a few of the little ones we have over here. Yeah, you can do that too if you want. Before you get too crowded. So yeah, a picture, a personal story. Right. Let's see. Here, I'll hand out this side. Here, I'm gonna put up an extra poster board over here because I didn't realize all y'all standing there.
Did she call us?
Okay. Yeah, y'all can go there. Yeah, you can draw or just write. And if y'all want to get some ideas, you can come up. Alright, let's get one more group. Y'all come sit right here and put some of your ideas on there. Okay, yeah, let's hey. Three at a time. Alright, you guys from right here, y'all come back. We'll get y'all close.
Facing a foot. Facing a fish.
Once you get your posters done, I'll hang that with you. There's space up here on top. So once y'all get yours done on the poster board, I'll put them up here on top. There's some little supply shop by my house in Palestine that sells all kinds of. Yeah, you hardly ever see chalk anymore these days. So, yeah. Who doesn't have any space? You want to design on the posters? Because it's going to go right up on top. Pretty soon, this is PBL, so I'm going to be introducing y'all with the scenario. Y'all going to have to come up with your own PSA on what. That's a pretty good drawing.
No, it ain't. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, well, she traced it to be on it. Or not traced it, but she looked at a real picture.
What? Yeah.
That one, yours looks good.
I had everything.
Yeah, you can wait. Because that's the bad one.
Oh, I heard about her.
We'll give everyone up here about, 5 more minutes. Oh, you've heard of her before?
Yeah.
So about 5 more minutes for y'all, and then we'll let some other group come up and put their thoughts on the wall. And this is going to stay up for the week, so throughout this whole PBL, this is going to be up, so y'all can add stuff to it as time goes by.
See, that's better than mine. Look. That's tight.
They all look good. It's a little different, but art is subjective. what looks really bad to someone.
Bullying is not
Yeah, you
so
can make it. This is all original stuff, so if you want to go wild. I tried to write graffiti in that kind of spray paint, but it looked really bad. Yeah, I found the characters online, but I couldn't copy it.
You have 3 guys. Have you done it? I'm just looking at Stop trying. Give me the blue. The blue. Tears to be blue. Oh, I like this. Help me!
Crazy.
There's another one over there. Let's go over there. Hey, Joseph, let me see my purple. White? Oh, yes.
Committed suicide.
What is that? Wait, are you telling this? Man!
Stick people, hey, that works. Sometimes that comes off better than when someone tries to draw. They also make some personal stories.
How can I do
What do y'all think about the video?
Not to be
What does
mean.
that have?
No, she looked like her. Like, what's this supposed to mean? That's over there. Oh, I'm trying to figure out. The girl said her name is Destiny, and
You
she
gonna
said,
tell a personal, like,
she said
one
this is
time
my
you said
story when I
that,
wasn't
or
around.
witness
That
it?
means she passed away.
Seen it before?
Her name is Destiny, so when I was around.
I think we all have. When I was in 9th grade, I thought it would be cool to shave all my hair except for this little part. For some reason or another, but oh man, I got booed. It took forever for it to go back.
You could have worn
My
hat.
9th grade,
So you're not doing it
not in
no
my
more.
school.
Write your name on. So you're not doing it no more.
Yeah, well now, I mean, one time I grew my hair real long, I tried to color it, get it like a mullet, just to see what it looked like. Oh man, you don't even want to know.
I know who gonna
Alright, a couple more minutes over here, then we're going to let some others come up and work on the board.
Yeah, why do I keep saying that?
All the
It's over.
yes, sir.
She wasn't even bullying in 6th grade. Yes, I was. Yes, she was.
How do you don't know everything about her?
You don't know. No, you haven't. Everybody likes
How do you know she was lying?
You're always lying. That's a bully right there. No, you that's
Guys.
I think come on. Mr. Odom left.
Alright.
You
Y'all,
left.
all y'all up here.
Oh, he's nervous. I'm almost finished. You.
I'm not there.
You are nervous. Why are you sweating?
This is hot in here. Why are y'all not sweating?
It's never hot in here. She didn't kill
Alright, one more minute. She did it?
60.
Yeah, not all of it. That's just the most extreme of it. Alright, one more minute. It's looking good so far. Alright, y'all want to come and put some stuff up on the board?
That wide though. I know, right? I know who's feeling. Oh my God. I know her. No. She didn't say it though. But I told you yesterday she didn't say it.
Alright, 10, 9,
No, wait!
8, 7, 6,
Hold on, I'm about to come up with something good. Wait.
5, 4,
Shush, Mr. Odom. Wait.
2,
Oh! Can I put a little harder on this right quick?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hand y'all the PBL announcement. We're gonna do it out
Wait.
everyone else gets one.
Wait.
Next is, you guys, anybody want to
That's a kill.
These are gonna get my money.
What's your job?
I mean, I'm just gonna put it
Bullying night.
It's on you. Hey, y'all want to come write something on
You
the
like what I wrote? Yeah, we do. Hey, why you pushing me, man? Hey, move.
All right, let's y'all stand up. Let's go put something on the board. Y'all need to so maybe you get some ideas from what everyone else already has up there.
Hey, check. I just got a whole attitude.
All right.
Alright, we done. I did 3.
Oh, nice.
You don't do that to me. I would.
I want to use chalk. You see how I got you? Oh, it's probably about stories and arrows.
Oh, yeah. All right, looking good, guys.
Oh, I did that.
We can go.
Why you guys
Yeah.
leave me the place? Y'all messed up.
The only people I told that I know is my mom. And currently, if it's my sister.
You only live once.
He's black. You can barely even see it.
I thought you Trisha was born. Where?
YOLO.
Yeah.
What is YOLO?
You only live once. Why did everybody write in one place? Watch that.
Why would you do that? Yeah, rub it.
That's the same thing as the broccoli.
What y'all got going on over there?
It's not good.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I put YOLO.
Y'all
We only live once.
Hey, I'm not that old. I know
Raise your hand if you're a woman.
What are you studying? What are you studying for? I know I say he just don't look
Yeah,
right.
social studies and like photography.
Because it's going
Yeah, let me get you a little napkin. No, don't rub it on your face. It's just tough. It wasn't.
You sanitizer. Raise your hand if you're
Oh, yeah. So that kind
You only live once.
Alright, let's give it about 3 more minutes. Anybody that wanted to write on the board, everybody got to go? In just a minute, we're going to take this down and we're going to put it out in the hallway for everyone else to see it. And add to it. Yeah.
You said it on all.
I mean, what do you call it? The outside. The hallway. Hey, y'all know what the whole thing is anti-bullying.
That's our motto.
So once we get it home, we're gonna get to the PBL section. I'm not even sweating. Alright, we need the napkin for the top.
Put that.
Anybody else? And the trash can's up at the front. Alright, we don't have a whole lot of time left. I want to make sure we get to the PBL part, so let's wrap this up so we can go ahead and hang it outside.
This is the definition of bullying. No. No, and you put bullying. Yeah, put you are bullying.
I feel like Justin Bieber. Oh my God,
I remember you hurt me every time I went up.
Except on the test.
Every time I went up.
Yeah, what time is it say? Justin Bieber.
Everything that made me around with Jay-Z and all that.
It's funny though. I laugh
We told her she was crying. She said, don't cry.
know it's not true. She said like so like you be bullying her all the time. She asked me what picture. You ain't gotta say it's ugly. That's just being mean. That picture's ugly. This is the definition of bullying. Yeah, that is bullying. Somebody asked me about being on my picture. When you say somebody ugly, that's bullying. Yeah, that is. Yeah. This is definitely Lola, wait, that's bullying. Pretend you like the picture. Pretend you like that shoe. Come on.
Who doesn't cry, man? Y'all all are crying.
You lying, you spreading gossip about him spitting on me. Have you been bullied? And then you call me lame. I know. I'm bullying. Hey, Miss Oliveira, he just confessed to being a bully. I said he's lame. He said that's bullying. He said
People have bullied before. That's how you change yourself from now.
He done crazy. Why? And then he gonna say this is the definition of bullying. There's nothing like this one. Work is not crying. But if you say I don't care, you don't be sensitive.
I told someone one day that I didn't.
Yeah, that's what they gonna say because if you start crying, you might not say it. But if you get on your best, you start crying. Shut up.
You know the difference between bullying and bullying. Like, you really bully someone, they know.
I be like, boy, I do that every day. That's what I'm my bad. I'm just showing him like every day. Like, if that was every day, like if I was a push
Y'all know the difference.
don't be a bully. That shit ain't have to go head up everybody.
Oh man, you got trouble.
You keep hitting everybody.
It comes out easy in the wash though. Alright, before we get to the PBL, we gotta go ahead and get this hung up outside. And we'll go ahead and break it until we get it outside. Alright, everybody let's line up at the front. We're gonna put these outside. We're going outside.
Alright. Okay, you can, I'm gonna make the announcement about the thing.
Alright, because everybody was testing outside and we're gonna wait until we hang that up outside.
Guys,
So
Powell, Ponder, everybody's waiting on y'all.
before we introduce the PBL, we're gonna go over this one more quick little slideshow thing so we can get some vocabulary and stuff on bullying. So y'all all seen The Simpsons, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know what that guy's name is?
No.
I should, but I don't. That's not his name over there. Alright, raise your hand if you're a bully. Anybody? One bully in the house? I mean, I'll admit, I've bullied someone before. You're not a bully. Alright. The goals of this talk, we're going to talk about who's affected by bullying, when does joking become bullying, and what are some effective strategies when you're dealing with bullying. Because after that quiz we took earlier, we see like 90% of people your age admit that some form of bullying has happened to them at one point in their life. You just not noticing? Pay attention. Alright, who is affected? When bullying happens, the bully is affected, the target is affected, and the bystander. So those are the three main classifications for this slideshow of who we're going to be talking about. So the bully is the person who abuses the power. So if you're quick with words and you can like be really vicious with someone and you say some really bad thing, you have power over that person and you abuse that power. Alright, the target. Who do y'all think the target is?
The person that always gets
The person that's getting bullied? That's right. Target is what you aim at. So the target is the person that gets bullied. And the bystanders are people who witness the act. So I was going around earlier, I've heard a few of y'all say that you've been witnesses to different kinds of bullying, stuff like that. Out of the three, who has the most power? Out of the bully, the target, and the bystander?
Bystander.
The bully?
No, it's the bystander.
The bystander.
Yeah, tell people.
Because they're the ones, yeah, they can put a stop to it right there. Because, you know, if you see someone get bullied all the time and then no one says anything, after a while the bully thinks that they can just get away with it and keep on bullying that person. So the person that witnesses actually has more power. So this is a little bit about how to tell if someone's only joking, like you two guys were doing earlier, just joking, or actual bullying. So the intention is to cause distress. So y'all two are friends, y'all just ribbing each other. Y'all aren't really trying to cause the other one distress. And so the frequency of the act. So some kind of bullying, it can start as just, you know, you just being kind of rude or playful to your friend, but if you don't stop doing it, it can become frequent and it can turn into bullying without you even really realizing it. And imbalance of power. So let's get to the intention. Do you find pleasure in taunting and causing distress? So do you think the bully, they get pleasure out of it whenever they beat someone up? Do you think there's maybe some kind of underlying cause of why they're doing this bullying? Maybe something, what could be some causes of why someone would do bullying?
Jealous.
Jealous? That could be one reason someone bullies. Any other? I know y'all all have experienced this yourselves. Look at me. I mean, y'all, the camera's on, but y'all can see it. What's up? Joking? Experience joking? So the person that you're bullying, do they well, I don't know. All right, the power imbalance. Does the bully have an unfair advantage? Does the target have an unfair disadvantage? 4 kinds of bullying.